Miguel. ¿Qué pasa, gringo? Listo. Sí. ¡Ay, mi barriga!
Hello again.
Hey.
We pre-labeled everything this time, so there's no boards to go through. Should go quicker. Hopefully not too much dead air in this video. Let's see how this one goes.
And there's a reason for it too. So this is an economy order, which is books that are valued at $200 to $400. It's a full 25 book submission, but Patrick's books and my books, we have several ones that are the same issue, the same title. And yes, we're going to have a shootout. So there's a few surprises in here. I brought some air sick bags if you want to get sick looking at some of these books that we have, or maybe you want to get some boxing gloves.
I might get sick if they don't come back to grades, I hope.
I'm thinking that the people watching this are going to be sick, like you're going to punch us in the face. And, maybe if you don't have bags, you want to get some boxing gloves. But there's some fairly nice books. I think I pushed the economy tier to its limits with this submission.
Yeah, and Grimsy, if you're watching, just forget anything Mike just said.
Yeah, just take the cash envelope and ignore what we're saying here. Okay, I think we're ready to roll.
All right, let's do it.
So as Patrick said, we kind of covered up the grades first because we have some common books in here, and it's just quicker to do it before we do this live. So first one, this is Patrick's book.
It's really, really white. I'll be shocked if this doesn't have white pages. Great back cover. Obviously Morbius, first appearance, 101. I got this. This was on, I forget which list. I think it was 2017. And I got it the day before all that news kind of got released on the internet.
News.
Yeah, and after that, the book quadrupled in like 2 weeks.
Yeah,
so
I remember that.
I was very fortunate. I want to say, I think I paid $30 for this copy.
Okay.
So I normally don't talk about price, but I just think that's great to know that.
Who wants to bid $40 for this book?
Yeah, I'll give you double. Come on, bro, let's do this.
I call this a 6.0.
I think you're right on.
Yeah.
I don't see much higher than it.
Oh, it's a 6.0.
Nailed it.
Okay.
All right, I'm happy with that. That's a great buy.
Yeah.
All right, 6-arm spider. You can't beat that. When I was a kid, that fascinated me.
So I instantly see something here that Patrick can't see yet. So cue the music. This is your first official restored book.
Now I bought this on eBay, and you can only see so good on pictures. Boy, it's a shame because this book is gorgeous.
Yeah, it's a nice looking copy.
I wouldn't be surprised this is an 8.0.
I called it a 7.0.
Yeah.
The little tag fell off. Oh, here it is.
Yeah. It does have a color break on that corner. If you look close, you can see it's very thin. I wonder where the color. When we'll find out where the color is. I guess we would look at the grader's notes. Boy, it sure looks nice.
It says on the top that there's a minor amount of color touch, so I'm sure it's probably.
Yeah, once the tag comes off, let's see if it's C1 or A1. I'm hoping it's A1.
They filled the entire Morbius costume in. The whole thing is black.
All right. Anyway, survey says
7.0. So I called it a 7, and it was a 7. But you get a nice purple label for that.
Oh, it's a C1 though.
That means there's bleed.
That means like a little kid with a marker.
Yeah, a big fat Sharpie. So we'll take a look at that off camera. We'll figure that one out.
I think I already figured it out.
They filled in the crossword puzzle.
No.
Oh, yeah. There's a little spot. You want to show that to the camera there. So there's a little ding in the back cover.
Why the hell would you color touch the back cover?
It's weird. Yeah, that could be it.
It's a tiny 1/8 of an inch. Well, I wonder if I cut that out.
We'll get the scissors out and cut that little piece out. You'll get a nice blue label 3.0 for that one.
Yay!
Okay, so this one's for John here, Dr. V. We got a little Ditko action here.
Look at that, John.
So this book came out of an original owner collection, and these books look like they were right off the newsstand.
That's really nice.
This one had some little spine tick marks. I called it an 8.0, but this was snow white pages.
I love that.
The bindery still had that little small bulge to it, like it was never pressed flat. And I've got
staples are shiny.
And yeah, I've got a full order I'm going to send in from this collection, but I threw this one in just to complete the order.
I think it's all of that.
Yeah, I thought it was a 7.5, a little conservative.
A little bit on the corner. No chipping at all. This is a beautiful book. It does, if you look close, that bulge that Mike's talking about here, and you can almost see like a gleam on that edge on the, and normally you don't see that on these older books like that.
Yeah.
So let's see what we get.
Yeah. 8 white pages. If you can see the inside of the book, I mean, it is snow white
gorgeous.
pages.
Great book.
It's what CBCS calls now Beyond White or whatever. That new grading tier they have where they talk about how white the white pages are.
Break out the old owl card.
Yeah.
Right. Classic.
Nice Neil Adams, the homage to Detective 31, aka Batman 227.
Really nice. I think that's better than 7.5.
This was a CGC 7.5. It was an old case, so I just cracked it out and resubmitted it.
It is a CPR.
CPR.
Survey says.
Boom. Yeah, it stayed to 7.5.
Great.
Yeah, very
New
tough.
case.
This is a predominantly black cover, so it's really tough to get a higher grade, especially.
It's a gorgeous
as it
7.5.
shows all the flaws.
If you look quick at that, that looks like a 9.0.
Yeah, well, that's why I opened it up and resubmitted it.
Yeah.
It's very nice looking.
Missed it by that much.
Yeah. Yeah, that's a good point. Who bought that? What is that? A Skittles or little pool table there? The ad in the back of that book.
Ooh, this is one of mine.
So, no, this is my book. You got one, but not in this order. This was, your copy wasn't quite as nice as I thought as this, but this is Captain America 117, First Falcon.
First Falcon, and I think this has some room to grow now again because of the TV show. Boy, this is a really nice color.
Yeah, I think I dinged it for that little small mark on the top.
There's a very small indentation, very slight rubbing, but other than that, it's pretty nice.
Yeah, I called it an 8.0.
I think you're going to get that.
It's a win for me. Nice. 8.5. That's nice.
Beautiful. That's a great book for that much.
Oh, this book. I forgot about this book.
Oh, yeah.
Blazer Alert. So, calling Dr. V.
Wow.
So, check out this cover. This is one of the rare... This is a Wally-Wood Jack Kirby cover.
Look how sharp those corners are. You could shave with that.
It's that vibrant orange, like the Hulk #6 cover. Just a really sharp blazer of a book.
It really is.
Yes, I'm not
great cover gloss.
a big fan of the Daredevil run, but this is a beautiful cover. I called it a 9.0.
I think it might be a 9.2.
9.0. Bam. Yeah, it's a sharp. The only defect is down here. There's a little bit of like sun shadow. You can see the book that was stacked on top of it.
Yep. Oh, the perfect corner.
Yeah. If you hold it up to the camera, you can see that little like tan mark.
A little bit of a corner right there.
Yeah. Yep.
It was probably decades. Sitting in somebody's box. A nice Batman book.
First appearance of Talia al Ghul, Detective 411. Not as nice as the last couple.
But you know what? The spine's really nice on that.
This was a CGC CPR. Used to be a 7.0 CGC.
What the hell's going on with this kid?
The top is half the size of the kid.
Yeah, what's he doing there?
He's making a noose to hang himself.
Oh, he's got like he's got a coat hanger. I don't know what the hell's going on there. I don't like anything that's going on there. Let's turn that back around.
What is that kid with a can in the back?
I don't know. This other girl's got a soup spoon. This kid's got a watch going on.
She's making a pizza on top of that top right there.
This
That's
one's
weird.
got like a mouth guard from football.
Okay, it's CGC 7.0 and it's now 7.5.
Nice.
So I went up a 0.5.
Really good.
Oh, you're going to love the next one. So I know Nick was doing this in a recent video, but I think I kind of beat him to the punch.
It's a nice book.
Yes, this was a CGC 6.5 in a previous life. It looked a lot nicer when I picked it up. I got it about a year ago, so I thought, let's try to
Well, I don't know.
resubmit
What
it.
is the... Oh, well, it's got printer's ink on the back, but that's not bad.
Right next to the top staple, there's a little bit of wrinkle right there. See that?
Yeah. There's
Yeah.
one little spot right there. Huh?
Yeah.
What do you
So
think?
it got hammered for a 6.5. I think it's better than that.
I do too. I think it's a 7.0.
Even better, it's a
It's
7.5.
full grade bump. Great.
And one is not enough. We
Nope.
have two. This was a CGC 7.0.
Now, first glance, this one's not as vibrant. It's not as bright. Structurally, though, it doesn't have any of those errors that other one does. It's a little bit of wear near the top staple. Page quality is not as good. What do you think? Mike says 7.0.
I think it's better. That was a CGC 7.
Yeah, I could see that. I could see this being 8.
Yes,
Dang.
it's an 8.
Yep.
7.5, you got an 8. So that was a 7.0 to an 8, so it was a 1 point bump.
They've got 1 point on both.
Okay, and to make it even better, there's
Triple.
a third one.
It's a triple header, fans.
This one is the coup because this one was a purple restored 8.5.
Oh.
And when I saw it, I couldn't believe this guy had this book. And I'm like, this book looks fabulous. You know, what's wrong with it? And it turned out
3 little ticks.
somebody had taken a ballpoint pen and tried to fill in those little spots on the spine.
So scraped them off.
I had the restoration removed, and it was an 8.5 at purple. Now it's a blue. It's still an 8.5.
That's great.
Knocked it out of the park on
That's
that
a
one.
home
That's
run.
awesome.
Yeah.
Wow. So that one stayed the same. That's a purple to a blue with no grade change. That's
It's a
awesome.
perfect looking book.
Yeah, that's nice.
That's
Wow,
really
okay,
nice.
I'll take it.
No doubt.
If you're looking for some X-Men 94s, I have
That's
a couple
right.
for sale.
It'll be, and the links will be below.
Okay, and now we have a shootout themed video, so let's get into some Western Ghost Rider. Not
Nice.
the old Western,
It's
but
a great
the modern
Gil
Ghost Rider.
Kane cover. That's just a classic Gil Kane pose right there. That
Yeah.
cop. Great cover. 20-cent era, picture frame, great colors, it's got everything going for it. Mike says an 8. Oh,
Whoa!
Oh,
Almost making a 7-0 there fast.
I'll
but
never drop the book. I think it's at least an 8 out. I
Yeah.
could see an 8.5.
It's a
in this.
sharp-looking book.
Boom.
8-0. So I was
Very
right on.
nice.
Yeah, so I've learned.
A little bit on the corner.
I've learned from this particular book. This is one of those books that, like Eternals #1, as nice as you think the book is, there's always something wrong with it. I've always had bad luck with it. So,
I think this era, because Luke Cage era, it's around the same era.
yeah, Luke Cage #1. Is
Those
also
books are hard to get in, or Werewolf by Night 32 is the same thing. So we got another one. This one should be a little higher, according to Mike.
That one looks a little bit nicer. I think
This
I called it
looks
an
a lot
8.5.
nicer.
Called it an 8.5.
Centering isn't quite as good. The wrap isn't as nice as the other one, but it's still a really nice looking book. I could see a 9.0 on this, maybe higher.
I
Actually,
hope you're right.
I think it's a 9.2.
You're right.
Oh, it's close.
Oh, but it's got white pages.
It does.
Oh, both had white pages.
Yeah.
Nice. Very nice.
Great.
Very nice.
Do not cross.
And when 1 is not enough and 2 is still
This is
not
like the
enough,
triple box.
it's 3.
It's a stand-up triple. For those who are
Yeah.
scoring at home, this is a 9.0.
So that one I thought was the best out of all 3.
It has the worst wrap, but that doesn't matter
Doesn't matter at all.
unless you're buying the book.
Yeah.
Structurally, though, it looks perfect. There's not a single tick on this. And since the wrap is off, the spine is white, so finding ticks is definitely going to be a lot harder. Nice shiny staples. 9.0, I think it's at least a 9.2.
Ooh, another 9.0. We got a pair of 9s and both white pages. Wow.
Yeah. I like the first one better.
Yeah, I gotta say those are very hard to find
Yeah.
in high grade. I think I've owned 1 copy in 9.2.
By the time this video airs, they'll be listed.
Probably already pre-sold.
Yes.
Oh, okay, so we're getting into the
Oh.
shootout now. So this is the format for the remaining books. So Patrick had a book, and I either had or purchased a similar book, or the same book actually. We're going to do a little grade reveal here and see who has the better copy.
And for those of you that are wondering, we took identifier mark photos beforehand so we could tell.
Yep, there's
which
your
is
little...
which. There's my little impact
little
dent.
ding right there. That's yours. Plus on the back, if you show them the tag on the back, I put a little P on there, so I know that was his book when I first looked at it. So Fantastic Four, 49. Now, if you look at mine, I got this unfortunate centerfold sub crease down the middle.
That's a lot brighter than mine.
I don't know. I think you might get the draw on me on this one.
I got tanning on the back and a little bit, a lot more edge wear.
I called mine a 4. I think I called yours. What did I put on
I
yours?
think mine's a 5.0.
I called yours a 5.
Yeah.
I called mine a 4. I'm gonna get ready to run at the same time that I draw on this one because I don't think I'm gonna win this.
It's
this
Tony,
match.
big enough for the both of us. You ready?
Hey.
1, 2, 3.
Draw.
6.
I got a 5 and you got a 6. So
We
got
both
a grade
got
bump.
up. Yeah.
Got a grade bump.
Oh.
I took one in the shoulder, but
Yeah, in the shoulder. I'd say that's
I,
just 1 point difference is a
I
shoulder
won't
hit.
complain about
No.
this. 5 and you got a nice 6.
Yeah. I got this when I was in HeroesCon last year. Excellent. We both got a bump.
Yeah,
It's just a great cover.
that is nice.
I know 48's the one everyone's chasing. I like 49 so much more. great cover. The way Silver Surfer's whipping in there, it's just a great cover.
Okay, that's 1 for you and 0 for me.
Well, yeah, I feel bad for you getting a 5-0. I feel real bad.
Okay, next one. That one's mine.
Oh,
this one is yours because it has the identifying mark. I had the Ma 68 Silver Surfer chest.
Grease pencil 210 date stamp on his shoulder.
Yeah.
And he's got MA on his.
So I've got a nice number 50 here also.
Now, I picked this up on the last day of HeroesCon last year. Guy had it on his wall. I don't know if he had just picked it up. I do see some creasing here and a little bit of more wear there. I thought it was a 7.0 when I bought it. I think you have different vision when you're walking through a con, especially on the third day. Upon looking at it now, I think it's more like a 6.0. But anyway.
So I've got Doc Holliday here on the top of the saloon kind of watching out for me here as I do a showdown.
He's got the scatter gun and the 6-shooter.
So I'm stacking the deck here. So if I don't win the first one, I got backup firepower here.
You
so
ready?
The first one here I've got
1, 2, 3.
Draw! So I got a 7-5. What do you
I got a 5-5.
Go! So I called mine a 6 because I've got a lot of tanning in the back. I called that one a 6
I got
also.
cream to off-white, so it's about what I figured.
Oh.
And I didn't pay a lot for this book.
So I've got the good juju now because I got the gratuitous grade bump.
Yeah.
I was calling both of these books a 6.
Yeah.
And I got a 1.5
I can
point
see
bump.
why there's a lot of little creases on this spine right here. So
So as a bonus, take a look at that label on the top. It says, signed by Joe Sinnott.
yes, a local guy.
Take a look at that.
A local guy for us.
You know where I got that book from?
Oh no.
Read that. Can you read that description right there? Joe Sinnott. It says, Joe Sinnott to Carl, all the best.
Oh, you got this from Carl Local.
Yeah, local Carl. So that was that was his personal copy that he had Joe sign back.
That's great.
Back in 1996.
But I tell you, for a half a grade bump, this is way more
It's got
superior.
some schmutz done on that.
Just
Some
on
wear
one
on the
staple.
spine.
It's just edge wear. It's not bad.
And I guess we can reveal what Doc here had going on in his carbine chamber.
Yeah,
I
had no
thought
shot.
this was the best of all. This was a Leroy Harper book, actually. I called it a 6.5. Oh my god! That would have blown your head off.
Oh,
Wow!
yeah.
Oh my god!
That's really nice.
It's got cream pages, but oh my god!
The only
it's an
thing, the only thing bad
Beautiful.
is it's so faded.
Yeah, if you hold up those books,
Yeah.
I think both our two first copies, nice
Yeah.
brown. You know, it's got definite some color luster to
Yeah,
it, but
it's
that
weird.
one's faded. But
It's an 8.0.
But there's no, I mean, the spine is crisp on that one.
Yeah. You got a couple color breaks and that's it. I mean, for a book that old, that's awesome.
Yeah. Okay, so you got one, I've got one.
I lost by a half a point.
I didn't need the extra firepower.
I think you shot the
You're
gun
right.
out of my hand.
Oh, this is mine.
This is my Hulk 180. How many 180s do you have?
I'm bringing Doc to the shootout again,
That's
so
not
I've
fair.
got two of these bad boys.
See, this is
Sorry.
unfair.
I'm stacking the deck here because I'm not going down without a fight. But I'll take you here with my first contestant.
This one's really nice.
Got my 6-shooter here.
I think this is higher than a 7.0. You think it's a 7.0? I think it's a little bit higher.
I called it a 7.
I think it's a 7.5.
I called mine a 5.5, so I think he's going to take me in this first
Yeah,
round.
until I turn around and he's going to shoot me in the back.
Yeah, right in the back. Okay.
1, 2, 3.
Oh, 6.5. Ooh.
In an 8.0.
I take one to the belly.
That's a belly shot.
Ooh, hold on. I get another round from
So
Doc
I'm walking
here.
away to the saloon.
Yep, and
I
here comes Doc kind of shooting him in the
Oh,
back.
scatter gun in the back.
Oh, it's a 7.0. I called this one a 7, and it was a 7.
That's
so
a good buy. Actually, that has the best color of the three.
yeah, so I got a 6.5. Ooh, I got 13.5 if I add both of mine together. Does that count?
That's a pretty book, huh?
I'll give you that one
The
too.
real first appearance of Wolverine.
I'll give you that one.
They say first appearance of Wolverine right on the cover. I trust CGC.
Yeah.
In cameo. Now, to me, cameo, though, it's his full body. He's speaking. Anyway.
Okay, so that's a 2 and to my 1.
All right, so how many more to go? I might walk away.
Okay, this is yours.
I got shot in the hand. I got 2 of these. I got the Doc Holliday on this.
This town's big enough for only one of us.
Oh. You got one too?
He's bringing 2,
Oh!
and I'm bringing 2. So here's the big firepower here. Look at this beauty here. This is a rare sight.
This is the gunfight at the OK Corral.
Yeah, this is a show. We got Wyatt Earp over here, or Wyatt Earp's over there. We got Doc Holliday over here, kind of acting backup.
Oh man, yours are nicer.
So I'm calling. I got some big tears and stuff. Look at this. I mean,
I think you're right. I think this is a 3.0, 3.5. I think this one's probably going to be a 4.5. You got it as a 4.0.
So if you look at these books kind of close, take one of yours and hold it up. This is a really hard book to find, and there usually be all kinds of chips and dings and creases.
Regardless of the grade, all 4 of them present extremely well. Like if you had these up in a wall book, most people are going to think these are like this would pass as a 6.0. If a dealer told someone, "Oh, this is a 6.0," they'd
be using these bags right here and filling them up.
Breathing into it.
Yeah, so I've got things like if you look on that corner right there, I've got a nice tear on the back. They got the problems.
This one's got some ugliness on the back.
I'm calling mine a 4.5 and a 5. I think I got a 3 and a 4 on yours.
He's definitely got me.
Yeah.
But I remember this one distinctly. I did not pay a lot for, so this is my lower.
Oh, I know what you paid for both of those things. They were disturbing. Okay, so here we go.
1,
2, 3. Okay. I got a 5 and you're 3.
Oh,
that ties us up 2-2.
Oh, that's a 1.5 though. That's a gut shot.
Nah. Well, yeah. Okay. You take one to the testicles, but put that in my stack. Okay. So the main guys go down. We got the backup firepower
here.
No
shot on this one.
Okay.
You're gonna beat me by 2 on this.
You're gonna take 30 paces first. You're gonna count down.
We're gonna shoot 10.
Ready? Boom! Takes one to the face.
Let's see. That's not bad.
Woo, actually, pretty close. That was a 4, and it called it a 4.
Yeah.
I called mine a 5, and it was a 5.
For what I have in these books, I'm more than happy with that.
Yeah, well, that's the end of the day because you have probably half of what I paid for mine because you got yours a long time ago.
Yep.
Mine are more recent. Yeah, look at these beauties right here.
They're really nice. And again, they'll be for sale.
Eventually. Patrick's going to be ready for sale next week. But...
Yes. Well, maybe sooner. All right.
That's it.
That's it. All right. Well, we did good.
End of the shootout.
When's the next order coming?
So we're finally caught up. These were our HeroCon submissions. It only took an extra month and a half, but I'll be sending a few more submissions in. Probably the current turnaround times, we're looking at 5 weeks for the standard tier. The economy ones, like this order, we're looking at probably like 50 days. They should be coming down soon now that the big shows are starting to wane. Turnaround times are very long right now, but
one of the tiers is over 90, so
yeah.
Well, the filming of this is the end of July, so con season really doesn't slow down until the end of October.
Yeah, but
then you see a massive drop off because everyone comes back to the hive and making all grade books and handle books, and we'll be in good shape. So, all right, well, that's a shootout.
That's a shootout.
I guess you officially won.
4 to 3, right? Because you had 3 and I tag teamed you there at the end.
We should add the numbers up and see, but I guess it doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think I got 5 and a 5, so I have 10. You got 7.5, so you're still shy.
I got gut shot.
Yeah, belly full of lead.
Yeah, belly full of lead. Someone poisoned a water hole.
There's a snake in my boot.
All right, well, that's all we got for you this time. A whole bunch more coming. I know the last time we went through and did some pre-grading, you have at least 300 books to put in.
About 700, actually.
Well, but I mean ones that we've looked at.
Yes, and you got a good stack, too.
I probably have at least 70, 80. So
yeah, you're getting up there.
So we have a whole bunch coming in. So anyway, till next time, we'll see y'all.
Yep, we'll see you. Bye.